This video was brought to you by manco.trade. This site allows you to instantly trade off your unwanted TF2 items for other various TF2 items. Any money that will be left over in one of your trades that you overpaid by gets added to your wallet, which you can then use in future trades. They also hold pretty regular giveaways, so the link to manco.trade will be down below. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video. So earlier, I was just sat there thinking to myself, and I thought there's quite a few classes in TF2 that can use triple combos. The soldier, the pyro, the engineer, the medic, and the sniper, and the spy, to be exact. And then I got thinking to myself, unusual combos, especially triple combos, have always been a very expensive thing, a very desirable thing, right? To be able to wear 3 particle effects at the same time. But what is the cheapest triple combo that you can have for each class? And initially, I was even going to include unusual weapons in this as well, so a full unusual loadout. But I may do that in a separate video because that would have taken even longer and I don't have the knowledge of that. So I'd have to contact someone like Arkamo, who's very good at pricing unusual weapons and has that kind of knowledge to where he can tell me how much each one is. So this video is going to be the cheapest full unusual loadout for each class that can have a triple combo, so a full unusual cosmetic loadout. There were a few exceptions in this, for example one of which being no all class or multi-class miscs, just because I feel like that is cheating a bit and it isn't really class specific. But yeah, I've worked out each loadout including the cheapest hat and 2 miscs, so without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to be going in the order that the classes are presented in game. So the soldier is the first class that can have a triple combo. This triple combo is going to consist of a nuts and bolts exquisite rack, which is 29.5 keys or $47.13. The misc that's going to be accompanying this is of course the soldier's stash, also with the nuts and bolts effect, coming in at a slightly lower 27 keys, $43.14 to be exact. And the unusual hat for the soldier, because we've got 2 miscs, the third item is the hat, which is going to be the smoking sky high fly guy, which actually just comes in at 7.75 keys, being $12.38, making it one of the cheapest items on the list. I just think it's crazy you can pick up an unusual for $12 these days, man. The economy is on a mad one right now. But here's how the loadout looks. Obviously, we've got that double nuts and bolts effect combo. Nuts and bolts isn't hugely, noticeable in game, but it's one of those, effects like masked flies as well, where you just kind of have to respect how cheap it is. It's a lot of people's first unusual effect. So, yeah. Double nuts and bolts combo with smoking in the middle. Doesn't look too bad. So I just realised whilst I was editing this video that I didn't include the total price for this loadout. I did for all the others, but not this one. So this loadout totals off at 64 keys, which is $102.65. Up next, of course, we have the Pyro, which consists of a nuts and bolts pyromancer's mask coming in at 32 keys or $51. A circling peace sign coffin kit. Now the coffin kit is hugely expensive. I mean, everyone knows that. It's not able to be unboxed in unusual form anymore, so the only other unusual misc is of course the coffin kit, which means we're going to be dropping 353 keys on a circling peace sign one, which is $564.21, making it by far the most expensive item on the list. And the third item that's going to be accompanying the absolute monster that is the coffin kit is a galactic codex head full of hot air, being just 7.5 keys or $11.98. Galactic Codex is one of those effects, it really is an acquired taste, and near enough any hat that was able to be unboxed with the Galactic Codex effect is dirt cheap. So here's how the loadout looks together, and once again, it isn't too bad, it's just 3 completely random effects paired together. This loadout, of course, being the most expensive combo on the list, coming in at $627.31 or 393 keys, the vast majority of that being taken up with that peace sign coffin kit. Now up next is the engineer, and this is probably the least exciting loadout due to the fact it's 3 of the same effect. We have a steaming pencil pusher coming in at 14.5 keys or $23, a steaming brainiac's hairpiece coming in at 15.5 keys or $24.76, and lastly a steaming hetman's headpiece for 8 keys, which is $12.78. So it's literally just a triple steaming loadout here. If you want to buy this loadout, it's going to set you back 38 keys or $61, which for a triple loadout really isn't too bad. It's just the fact it's triple steaming does kind of put me off wanting to drop $60, but for 3 unusuals, 2 of which being a misc, that's really not too bad. You can kind of respect that. So this is how the loadout looks. I really wasn't sure what I was expecting. I even tried like layering the steaming effects to make a couple higher than the others. It's just a lot of steam. That's literally all it is. It's not bad or good, I'd say. But yeah, definitely a pretty boring combo, I'd say. It's just 3 of the same effect and they don't really layer too well whatsoever. So up next was going to be the medic, and I realised after I'd put the loadout together and like tested it to make sure you could actually wear the cosmetics together, that you indeed can't have an unusual triple medic combo. There is the Blighted Beak and there is the Daz Hazmat and Hatton, but both the Beak and the Hazmat and Hatton use the face equip region, meaning you can't wear them together as they conflict. So you can only have a double combo without using an all-class misc like the Antlers or something. You can only have a double combo on the medic, so that makes our medic loadout completely redundant. Let's move on to our next loadout, which is going to be for the sniper. So on the sniper there is an abundance of unusual miscs, and by that I mean there's more than 2. There's actually 3, being the Villain's Veil, the Master's Yellow Belt, and the Soldered Sensei, which is literally just the robo version of the Yellow Belt. It's identical in everything except for price, because the cheapest unusual Soldered Sensei is slightly more expensive than the cheapest unusual Master's Yellow Belt, which means this loadout is going to consist of a Nuts and Bolt Villain's Veil, which is 32 keys or $51, a Nuts and Bolts Master's Yellow Belt, which is just 12 keys or $19.17, and the cheapest unusual sniper hat that I could find was a Purple Confetti Shooter's Tin Toppy, which was just 8 keys or $12.78. Now the really interesting bit about this is of course the Tin Toppy is the Robo version of the Shooter's Solar Toppy, and it's slightly less expensive. So here's how the loadout looks. We've got that double unusual combo being the Nuts and Bolts effects slightly above one another. I think that's the best way to combo Nuts and Bolts, with the Purple Confetti coming down the middle. And for just 52 keys or $87, this really isn't too bad, you know. I think the Master's Yellow Belt is great in game. I think when you combo it with the right hat, like I used to wear it with the Corona Australis, and because the Corona Australis is such a large hat, it literally looked like you couldn't notice that the yellow belt was there. So combined with the right cosmetics, you can use this thing really, really well. And of course, yeah, the Shooter's Tin Toppy wouldn't be my go-to unusual. I'd probably spend an extra $5-10, pick up maybe the Solar Toppy or the Larrikin Robin or something. But yeah, pretty solid loadout for just over 50 keys. And last, guys, we have the Spy loadout. And after the medic mishap, I was low-key kind of worried that this loadout wouldn't work either, but I've given it a check, and both the Lapati Phantom and the No Mercy have 2 different equip regions, so this loadout works. So the first item we're going to be looking at is a Nuts and Bolts Lapati Phantom. This is of course the cheapest Lapati Phantom you can get, coming in at 15.5 keys, which is $24.76. This is going to be accompanied by the second and only other Spy misc, being a Masked Flies No Mercy, the cheapest No Mercy of which being 135 keys or $215.68, making it the second most expensive item on the list. And last, we're going to be accompanying this with another Nuts and Bolts unusual, being the Janissary Catch. This is going to be 7.25 keys or $11.58. So we've literally got 2 Nuts and Bolts and 1 Masked Flies, so 2 of the lowest tier effects possible in a triple combo. Now this loadout is going to be the second most expensive triple combo on the list, coming in at 157.75 keys, which converts roughly to about $253. So yeah, I think the main expensive item is of course that No Mercy. And I may as well show you guys how this looks. I mean, it's really nothing special. Once again, it's 2 Nuts and Bolts and a Masked Flies. So, although it is a triple combo, the effects are relatively underwhelming. But yeah, here's the cheapest triple Spy combo. But yeah, that is every single triple combo available in Team Fortress 2, and the cheapest triple combo available for each class in Team Fortress 2. If you did enjoy this video, please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below. And if you'd maybe like me to make a most expensive triple combo for each class, or something along the lines of like a cheapest with unusual weapons or a most expensive with unusual weapons, then please do let me know in the comments below, as this was actually super fun to do the research for. It's really interesting looking at the prices of all of these different cosmetics. Once again, guys, leave a like if you did enjoy it and let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks again so much for watching, and peace.
I do it for my soldier, I can show you some dope. on a fucking A Corolla.